A new trailer for Round 6 Season 3 just dropped, and it includes never-before-seen footage. Could we be seeing Gi Hun facing off against the Frontman in the final game? After all, what will the last game be? Who will survive? Let's carefully break down all this new footage. There's a lot of interesting stuff here, so follow along and let's analyze everything in detail. Alright, let's go. If you're still confused, Netflix has been releasing several teasers and trailers. This latest one dropped on a Friday, and of course, they're going to ride the massive hype around Squid Game, which is one of their flagship shows. And remember, Season 3 is confirmed to be the final season, at least the end of Gi Hun's arc. This video is kind of a compilation of scenes from all seasons, but it also includes some brand new footage. Also important is another video Netflix released, a sort of backstage style video, as if someone infiltrated the games and is now secretly recording everything happening inside. By combining this new trailer with the backstage video, we can now confirm a few things fans were still unsure about. But enough talking, let's dive into this scene by scene. The trailer starts with an emotional message from player 149, the older woman who will most likely lose her son during the games. She's speaking to Gi Hun, and her first line to him already confirms that Gi Hun is feeling guilty about everything that happened, especially the rebellion. That rebellion was his idea, he was convinced it would work, and maybe it would have, if not for the frontman who was secretly infiltrating the group the whole time. So Gi Hun is completely broken now. We see scenes of him grabbing a soldier's gun, pointing it at his own head, begging to be killed. In this moment, his spirit is in complete shambles. He doesn't care about anything anymore, and in one of the Netflix promo photos, he's even shown handcuffed to a bunk bed with someone talking to him. Originally, we thought it was the frontman, but now it's clear it's player 149. Pay close attention to the dialogue in this scene. It's deep and clearly directed at specific people. After this, we get a montage of Gi Hun from the first season, showing him gambling even though he had no money, being with his daughter, always trying to give her the best life he could. And we hear the old woman say, no matter how you look at it, life is just unfair. And wow, what a line. Especially in the world of Squid Game and in the context of Gi Hun, he probably told her that the rebellion failed and said something like it's not fair. This shows how defeated he feels. He chose to return to the games voluntarily. He warned others about what was going to happen. Since day 1 of Season 2, he's tried to stop the games. He wanted to do good, and yet it didn't work. It feels unfair, right? And that's exactly what she's trying to make him understand. No matter what angle you look from, his narrative will always seem unfair. But life isn't a strawberry field. It's harsh, and his goal was always a dangerous one. He chose this path. Then we get more flashbacks from Season 1, including iconic characters. But the standout is a scene with Sebyuk telling Gi Hun, don't do this, you're not that kind of person. She said that when he considered killing his friend in the final round, that was the moment when the games started corrupting Gi Hun's mind. And now this flashback serves as a message because once again the frontman has pushed Gi Hun to the edge and he's on the brink of giving up on everything. Hopefully remembering Sebyuk will help him regain strength. The older woman ends her message saying she still believes Gi Hun entered the game to save everyone. This pretty much confirms that everyone has turned their backs on Gi Hun. He's been completely isolated. No one believes in him anymore, which makes sense. He led the rebellion and he's the only one who came back alive. People may suspect that he was actually working for the organizers the whole time that the rebellion was part of the game. And that's why they don't trust him anymore. We also see footage from the new jump rope game, which confirms it's a team challenge. At 1:13 in the trailer, we can see 2 people jumping rope at once. And there's a timer in the scene, probably the countdown to get across the rope bridge before time runs out. And don't forget the red and green lights. When it's red, you can only jump in place. When it's green, you can move forward while jumping. I believe the entire team must cross the bridge. or at least whoever is still alive. It looks like a hybrid of red light, green light, and the glass bridge game. Players might even push each other to get through the challenge faster. Another powerful moment. The older woman is hugging someone in a red vest. It's clearly her son, player 007, and he's already dead. She's crying, mourning him. And the room's decoration is important. There are flowers in the background. If you compare it to their poster, her background has a rainbow and his has flowers. So it's the same room, confirming a theory I brought up before. Each door leads to a room, possibly a safe zone. But if two people end up in the same room, they have to play another minigame inside. Only one person can survive. Then we see a guard tell Gi Hun that the frontman wants to speak with him. This links directly to the scene of Gi Hun entering the frontman's room. Some theorize they'll play a game together there. I doubt it. More likely, the frontman will offer Gi Hun the frontman role. We even see a flashback of In-ho wearing the ceremonial suit they give finalists. Probably when Il-nam offered him the frontman position and he accepted. I'm sure Gi Hun will refuse the offer completely, but now the big question, what will be the final game? And who will play in the final? Some fans think it'll be human chess, based on a room that resembles a chessboard. But the poster shows only Gi Hun and the frontman standing on a checkered floor that leads me to believe the final game will actually be the Squid Game again, just like in Season 1. It makes more sense. You need at least 32 players for human chess mode. But after the jump rope challenge, most players will probably be eliminated. Also, the so-called chessboard is more like a cemetery. The crosses resemble tombstones. And the checkered floor, it's just the decor they use for the finalists' dinner table. You can even see it in the backstage video released by Netflix. So, who will play against Gi Hun in the final Squid Game? Will it be a dramatic showdown between Gi Hun and the frontman? I don't think so. I don't think the story is going in that direction. I still believe the final match will be between Gi Hun and another player, and I'm betting it'll be player 222, Jun-hee. The frontman will stay with the VIPs, watching from above, like always. But here's the twist. I'm certain the frontman will be shaken by his conversation with Gi Hun, especially after Gi Hun refuses the offer to become the new frontman. And from that point, the frontman will start messing with the game. But I'll leave that theory for another video, so stay tuned, we've got big stuff coming.